Yeah, so in this video, we're gonna talk about how to flash a custom ROM onto the phone. So first of all, we'll have to download ADB, which is Android Debug Bridge for our OS. It basically acts as a connection between your PC and your phone. We download it and place it somewhere accessible. In this case, I'm placing it on my desktop, and this is the screen recording of my current device on which I'm going to flash the OS on. This is running on MIUI 11, the default OS that Xiaomi phones have. And this MIUI is running on Android 8.1. As you know, Android 8.1 is a really old one. The current version is Android 10. So we're definitely missing on a lot of new features and security updates. In order to access the phone from our PC, we will have to enable developer options in our phone. You can do that by tapping on MIUI version on your phone 11 or 8 times. It differs from manufacturer to manufacturer. In some manufacturers, you have to tap on baseband version or kernel version, it depends. In MIUI, you have to tap on MIUI version 8 times to enter the developer mode. And after you enter the developer mode, you have to enable USB debugging option in the developer settings. Now we come back to the terminal. First, we move into the directory where our ADB is. That's how we access the ADB. We execute it so that we can access our phone. Make sure you add ADB to the path, or it's fine if you don't add. You just have to make sure you put a dot and slash in front of the command so that the computer knows you're executing it. And first, you get your device ID and the list of devices that are connected to the PC. You make sure you accept the fingerprint verification on your phone, and then now we type in ADB reboot bootloader. This will take us to the fastboot mode or download mode where we can flash our recovery. Now you can see my device is rebooted to bootloader. It shows fastboot. Now we can flash a recovery. So one important thing is all the custom ROMs that are built for Redmi 5A is based on firmware of Android 7. This is because the kernel sources were released only for Android 7 by Xiaomi. It was not released for Android 8. So to flash any custom ROM onto our device, we need to have the firmware of Android 7. So that's what we're going to do now. We're going to first flash a recovery that is compatible with Android 8, and then we're going to go back to Android 7 on our device, Android 7's MIUI, and then we're going to flash the custom ROM on that firmware. So as you can see, my device is currently in fast boot mode. So we're going to flash a recovery image. So recovery is basically a piece of software which lets us flash custom ROMs, flashable zips, and root solutions such as Magisk and SuperSU. So now first we are going to flash a recovery which is compatible with Android 8 on Redmi 5A. So the command is fastboot flash recovery followed by the path to the recovery image. It flashes the recovery onto the recovery partition, and then it's fastboot boot followed by the path to the recovery image. Now we can see it is booting to the orange fox recovery. This is the recovery we're going to use right now to flash MIUI. You can see a lot of options: wipe, install, backup. So we're going to install MIUI 10, which has Android version 10. It is the firmware. So we swipe to install. You see the install process beginning. It will take a while. You can now see my device is booting up with MIUI 10 with Android version 7. So we're gonna take some time to set it up, and then we'll flash the recovery which is compatible with Android 7, and then proceed with flashing our custom ROM. We're now going to follow the same process as before to flash the recovery which is compatible with Android 7, so that we can flash our custom ROM. We're gonna quickly do that process. As you know, we've done it before. So this is we're about to boot to TWRP recovery screen. So TWRP is a recovery we're going to use to flash our custom ROM. It is like any other recovery, it has the same set of options: install, wipe, backup, and other options. So hitting on install, we'll notice that the memory is 0 MB, which is because of the corrupted data partition. So to fix that, we'll select the data and try fixing it. So we change the format from ext4 to ext2, and then back to ext4 to fix the problem. And now we can see it is mounted, which means it is fixed, and I'll show you. So now you can see the internal storage. So now the device is ready to flash. You can now flash the custom ROM onto the device. We're ready to flash the custom ROM. You can see the zip file, the custom ROM file is here. So first we have to wipe 5 partitions, that is Dalvik, system, vendor, data, and cache. Don't wipe internal storage because that's where our ROM file is. And now come back, and now one simple step is we have to flash our ROM file. I'm going to select reboot after installation is complete. So now you can see our ROM file is flashing. It will take a while. Okay, now the ROM is successfully flashed. So you can see we'll go about setting it up, and then we'll go through the features after it's set up. Finally, we've successfully flashed a custom ROM on our phone. We can see. So now we'll go about looking at the features of this custom ROM. First of all, this is based on Android 10, and I'll show you that in a bit. Configuration center of this ROM. You can control almost every aspect of the phone. So you can control the brightness through the status bar, and you can you can look at the data speed through your network traffic indicator. Like I said, we can almost control every aspect of the phone, pixel to pixel. And now you can see the Android version bumped up to Android 10. You can see this. So previously we just had Android 8. Now we have Android 10, which has greatly improved the performance and the battery life. So yeah, we've successfully flashed a custom ROM. Thanks.